Today we're making a winter scene using white, brown, blue, green paper and scissors and glue. You'll need something to write with. I have a marker. You could use a pencil. You're going to start with the blue piece of paper and we're going to draw the ground line across the bottom of our paper. You can decide where your ground is, but I'm going to kind of put it lower towards the bottom of my paper all the way across. This is a horizontal line. Now we have ground and sky. So I'm going to set that aside and take out my brown paper. This is going to be for the tree trunks for the trees we're going to make. I'm going to draw rectangles off to the side of my paper, not in the middle because that would waste our paper. So I'm going to make sure I'm over to the side so I don't use up the whole piece. I'm going to make 3 trees, so I drew 3 rectangles for my trunks. Then before I cut those out, I'm actually going to draw the rest of my tree on my green paper. So we are drawing evergreen trees, and those are always green, even in the winter. And they kind of look like triangles. So I'm going to draw 3 different triangles. And these are going to make up my evergreen tree. I'm going to draw 3 in the middle. And then 3 at the end. So now I have 9 triangles, and it's okay if they don't look exactly the same. Once you're done drawing your rectangles and triangles, you can start cutting them out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these out in super speed. Now that I zoomed ahead, I have my trunks and my trees cut out, so now I can start deciding where I want my trees to live. You want your trees to be on your ground, not floating in the sky, so make sure they're either on the line that you drew or below the line that you drew. Then all you have to do is put some glue on the back and stick it down. If you can see your drawn lines when you were drawing your rectangle, you can see my marker. So that's where I'm putting my glue, on the side with the marker, so that when I flip it over and glue it down, you can't see the marker anymore, so it looks a little nicer. Now I have all my tree trunks glued down, so I can start working on my triangle trees. And we are going to stack our triangles on top of each other, so it looks like the big evergreen trees that we see outside with the long branches that pretty much look like triangles on top of each other. So you can place your triangles in whatever order you want. You could also do more than 3 on one tree. It's up to you. I'm going to add a 4th triangle on top of my middle tree, just for fun. So again, you can add however many triangles you want to your trees, make them look the way you want them. So now I have all my triangles glued down, I can start working on the ground, which is going to be covered in snow. So this is where you're going to use your white paper, and you're going to rip it into small pieces to cover the ground with snow. Once you're done ripping up all of your snow pieces and your ground is covered, you can start gluing them down. It might take some time, so you can always take a break and come back. You have some time to finish this, so don't worry if you have to take a break. Happy making!